such thing as your truth. It's the truth. Like it doesn't. There's
two genders. There's like, what are your views on that?
Yeah, there's two genders, bro. There's two genders. Like. Yeah. If we're gonna get into this, like, I don't the LGBTQ, like all that. I don't like putting all those things in one group.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'll give you an example. I'll be honest with you. I don't have an issue with homosexuality. I don't have an issue with that. I have a gay uncle. I don't have an issue with I don't have who you like sexually. I don't have an issue with that.
Right.
I don't like putting the T in that. I don't like the trans shit. I don't like putting that in, because now we're operating in a place of delusion. Now we're operating. I'm not for the trans shit. Like, you know, like I'm not, Yeah. Everyone could do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But if we have if we're putting that in the forefront of society and showing kids this and all that shit, then it's not an issue if one individual wants to do it. But if everyone's following this, now it's an issue societally. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not a fan of delusion. I'm not a fan of thinking you're something that you're not. You know what I mean? Damn, am I gonna get real transparent with this? Okay.
Dude, if not, we'll cut it out.
Bro, but the way that I see it is, I think the T in trans should spell mental illness, dude.
I agree with you.
How are you gonna look? If you like men, cool, dude. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You like whoever the fuck you like, but don't sit there and tell me with a penis in between your legs that you're a woman.
Okay. Yeah.
But like, do you agree? Like, some people, as they grow, they feel like they're the whole identity. They don't know if they were born a woman, but then they want to transition to a man. And
dude, but maybe your biology, your body as a man needs testosterone in order to be healthy.
Right.
If I were to like relate this to something, like, bro, okay, look, when I was younger, growing up in high school, I hated. All my friends were black. Okay. All my friends were black. Everyone, when they say what's up, yo, you're the white boy. You're fucking, your hair is gray, see-through. you're fucking, look at the gringo. See-through. Yeah, whatever.
Dumbass.
I was really like insecure about being like Caucasian, like being white. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was made to feel like shit for it. You know what I'm saying? And a part of growing up.
Trans race.
But this is what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
a part of growing up is learning to come to terms with these things and being better for it. Now imagine if I could be like, growing up, okay, I identify as black.
Yeah.
And I could change because it doesn't feel good. Instead of learning to live with it, I could just change it and not have to deal with that uncomfortable feeling of learning to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's basically the same shit. Transgender, trans race. And I could identify as a penguin. It's all the same shit.
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable in this situation.
Now, because it's the feminine lens I'm talking about. We're seeing society through a feminine lens. If I don't feel good, then let me cater. Let me change reality to cater to how I feel.
So, but you don't feel like
it's idealism versus realism.
But do you not feel like some men, like or some women too, they feel like, I'm like, I don't feel like that this is the body that I want to be in. I want to be a woman, or vice versa, or a man. Do you, like, psychologically, you don't agree that they could possibly feel that way?
They could feel that way, but I feel ways all the different time.
Yeah,
I feel like this. What are we talking about? A feeling? Your feelings go away. Feelings change.
Right.
I probably would have identified as a Power Ranger when I was 10 years old.
Right, but
now what, I'm going to tell them I change my birth kit, I'm a Power Ranger now? And now what happens when I'm 20 years old?
But that's not exactly the same thing, dude. Because now, if you apply that to everything, it's like, well, if no one gives a fuck if you're depressed, stuff like that, like I feel like you don't want to overstep that line either. But if they transition from a man to a woman, and you might not even fucking notice, right? But like, so do you feel like that would be problematic for them to do?
This is my thing. Could we agree that when something is normal, it's the majority, and when something is abnormal, it's the minority, right?
Yes.
So would we agree that is abnormal?
What? Which?
Trans identifying as something.
I wouldn't say abnormal. I was out of the ordinary. Abnormal?
All right, my thing. No, it's not normal. It's abnormal.
Yeah,
that's what the definition is. It's abnormal.
Sure.
Okay.
That doesn't feel good, right? Saying that, but I'm not caring. I'm trying to get to the truth here. I don't care about feelings.
Yeah.
So we cannot take something abnormal and push it to the front like it's normal. That's my only issue.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're afraid of being canceled.
Because we're afraid of making someone feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I see that.
It's idealism versus realism, bro.
Yeah.
Like.
I know the reason it's a tough conversation, right? You know, I mean, or maybe not as tough. Maybe it's black and white, sure. But there's a lot of people I feel like again, and we always talk about being empathetic. You know, you don't know how people feel. You know, I don't know what's going on in their mind. Maybe they really are struggling with like having those mental issues.
What if I told you I was Christian or Islam and I just say it's against my religion, I don't believe in it? I could just use that as a shield, right?
Sure,
So I mean,
sure.
I don't agree with it because my religion.
Well, I know this guy Matt Walsh. He's the one who did the documentary of What Is a Woman. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but he said it too. Or Jordan Peterson, another one where he goes, "Hey, you can't expect me to want to believe in the delusion that you're in. If you want to believe in it, that's fine, but that doesn't mean that I got to abide by that. So if you want to identify as whatever you want, fine.